5. Ivan is 6. Benny is 6 as well. Alexander's 9. Emmett is 9. Caden is 9. Maya is 9. Zaya is 9. Reese is 9. William is 10. Elijah is 10. Ediano is 10. Arlo is 11. Braxton is 11. Austin is 13. Mia is 17. Asil is 20. Lando is 21. Tyler is 27. Lloyd, happy birthday to you, and happy birthday to Jack. Cedric is 42. Lane, Cash, Eric is 53. Happy birthday to Allie. Ace, Kaden, Cheryl, Mitch, Marcus, and Bobbitt. If your birthday falls on a Dallas Mavericks game night, have a family member or friend who would love that pregame shout out, all you have to do is contact the Dallas Mavericks offices or go online to DallasMav.com, and guess we will hook you up. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the American Airlines Center. I'm Chris Arnold. Dallas Mavericks fans, make some noise! Oh yeah! Ready to Saturday afternoon basketball. It's going to be a great one. And this afternoon, your Dallas Mavericks take on the Rockets. It's a City Edition night as well. Pick you up some City Edition gear. It's going to be great. And joining us, of course, my guy, the longtime Dallas Mavericks TV voice, your play-by-play man himself, Mr. Mark Followill.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. First thing I want to say is, that Boston game was absolutely amazing. That game shocked a lot of people. It was a lot of fun. You can talk about how the Dallas Mavericks played that night without AD.
Well, they needed that win very badly that night to finish out their road trip. I know one of the really interesting things from that performance was they shot nearly 56% from the floor. Offensive efficiency was key in that game. I bring that particular number up because obviously we know that the Celtics at their best play very good defense. The Mavericks shot a higher percentage than any other team has against Boston this year. The name of the game was balanced. 6 guys had 15 plus points in the game. Obviously Kyrie, Exum, Klay Thompson got him off that is to a great start. Off the bench you had Dinwiddie, you had Marshall, you had Max Christie. So 6 players with 15 plus, getting out to a big lead, then having to work a little bit at the end to bring it home over the finish line. But it was a really, really important and nice win for the Mavs to finish out their long, long road trip.
Let me give a quick shout out to BJ Washington and his family. Got a new little baby.
Yes,
congratulations,
BJ. Congratulations. Yep.
And Klay Thompson turned back the clock. 25 points, 23 in the first half. He was lit.
Well, he had a little celebration, I think you could say, because that was his final game as a 34-year-old. Today is Klay's 35th birthday.
Today is Klay Thompson's birthday.
If you got him on the birthday shout-outs or not. But it is Klay's birthday today. He got him off to a great start. He had 23 points in the first half and one of his highest scoring games. I believe it was his second highest scoring game of the year, as a matter of fact. And it was obviously very, very important.
Before we talk about AD, Max Christie. Max Christie looked great his first 2 games with the Mavericks. Can you tell us about Max Christie? Because people are saying, who is this kid? He looks fantastic.
Well, he's been starting a lot for the Lakers this year. He's started the last 24 games. Obviously, he's got room to grow in his game because he's still just 21 years old. Speaking of birthdays, he'll be 22 coming up on Monday. But he can put the ball down, he can shoot the ball from the outside, he can drive and he can guard multiple positions on defense. And obviously, under very, very quick circumstances, arriving in Philadelphia Monday night, having to go through a shoot-around on Tuesday, and then travel with the team to Boston, he got thrown into the fire and responded very, very well for a young player.
Yeah, he seemed very calm, relaxed. He seemed like he knew exactly what to do with a brand new team. Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis has done some things that no other basketball player in history has done. He's highly decorated. Can you talk about the fact that he has won at so many different levels and the fact that this guy's a 10-time All-Star?
Well, most importantly for today's game, by the way, he will be playing today. He was probable on the injury report, but we officially know he'll make his Mavs debut today. Jason Kidd said he could play 36 to 38 minutes, and don't say anything to me afterwards if it ends up being 40, because they may need it against the very high caliber opponent that they have today. But Anthony Davis, beyond all the great things that he's done in the NBA, is recognized by FIBA as the only men's basketball Grand Slam winner. He's won an NCAA title, an NBA championship, a gold medal in the Olympics, and a FIBA World Cup playing for the United States in 2014. So AD makes his debut today. Obviously, he had his press conference yesterday. I talked to him a little while ago, probably about an hour and a half ago, and he's really excited.
He's a great guy. People got a chance to meet him a little bit at the press conference yesterday. One of the things I really love about him is the fact that he's going to be playing the 4 now, which is his normal position. He didn't have to bang down low anymore as much.
Well, I think the interesting thing there, too, is it does free him up to potentially do some things that can be even more disruptive defensively. Obviously, he's a very good shot blocker, but when he plays the 5, then he's kind of in a position where it's just paint protection. Now he's involved in a lot more coverages where he can close out the shooters, run them off the line, and can defend in space as well. So he'll have a real opportunity to do good things on offense and particularly on defense as a power forward.
And finally, before we let you go, give us some intel on this Houston Rockets team. They're young and they're surprisingly better than a lot of people thought this year.
Well, the Rockets have had a very, very good season. Now, they do come in here limping right now, so they're going to have a tremendous sense of urgency today. They've lost their last 5 games. They've had a couple of difficult losses in that stretch. They're playing without key components, Fred VanVleet and Jabari Smith Jr. But they still have good young players, Jalen Green. And Thompson has really blossomed in his second season in the league. Dylan Brooks has played good games this year against the Mavericks as well, so I expect a sense of urgency. They guard very, very well, and really looking forward to this rivalry game between the Mavs and Rockets. The Rockets are up 2-0 in the season series, so for both teams, this is a big game today. And speaking of the Rockets, if I may do one little thing as we wind up, I just would like to give a shout out. In the arena, right over there right now, is Craig Ackerman. Craig Ackerman is one of my very good friends. He's the TV voice of the Houston Rockets. I've known him for a long time. And Craig is a huge fan of yours, Chris. He loves your routine before the games, and so he's very, very involved right now in his TV production. But Craig is a good friend of mine, so shout out to Craig.
Did you say he knows you got time? Are you saying he likes to do that over there?
He does. He does like to do that. Yeah, he
knows
your bit.
All right, I appreciate you. Mark Followill, your TV voice for Mavs TV, the best of the best. And like he said, you already know, it's a City Edition night. You can represent, I said City Edition night, it's Edition afternoon, it's afternoon game. You can represent. You got time to get something to eat? You got time to get something to drink. But guess what else you got time to do? You got time to bring your crew to the game. That's right, look up there. Do you realize we got an opportunity for you to bring a game experience and rock the arena with your group? Custom fan experiences available for groups of all sizes and budgets. So grab your friends, family, colleagues, youth groups, or anyone else and book today at Mavs.com/groups. You see that QR code? You know what